Love and respect, everyone. This is Roxanne Grinage. I'm inventor and 9-year demonstrator of an invention of business method called Higher Lyrics, which demonstrates standard access, regardless of who you know or what you have, to those administrative services that, when rendered contingently, enable fair entry into competitive processes that cause exposure and earnings opportunities for the previously unseen, unmeasured, and unaccommodated worldwide population of disadvantaged creators. Today's October 2nd, but as of October 1st, we have an easy sign-up form that CPS victims across our nation, across the country, can use to join in the preparation for a petition to Supreme Court to hear our family court and eventual federal court corruption cases in our nation's highest court. But first, I want to talk about two very powerful resources that are working to stop the practice of foster care harvesting for federal money. That would be modelfamily.org. There's a very powerful petition there that is very important that we get as many signatures as possible. If you could go to modelfamily.org. The co-chair is Josie Perez, state of Florida. Disclosure Watch, and they are managing the aggressive distribution and compliant petition to stop the practice of foster care harvesting for federal dollars. Please check them out. And then there's abusefreedom.com. Abusefreedom.com, exactly as it sounds, ABUSE, freedom, no spaces, FREEDOM.com. Go there. There's some amazing things going on there with regard to raising quality of life for not only victims of corrupt CPS, but all abuse in general, to raise quality of life for all Americans. Well, whether you know or not, I've been getting a lot of comments about how my concepts for market entering, for administrative solutions, for U.S. economy, connected with how it connects with court reform and what happens to our children and everything is workforce and product contributors, and CPS's corrupt role in causing the loss of work product contributors and so on. A lot of people can't really understand that, and it's necessary to make it possible to include as many American family victims of CPS and corrupt family courts as possible, because this is a human quality of life issue. And where it fits into my practice model is that I demonstrated for 9 years that no industry, no consumer audience, no industry, no seller, no buyer can benefit unless the basic needs of the product source are met. In this case, if you're talking about human resources being your product source, you must address the basic needs of the product source. You must make sure your product source is forthcoming, that it's viable, that in our case human beings are healthy. And we've identified a corrupt, systemized process. For whatever reason, it's well documented why it's out of control. But we have a machine-like process known as CPS, where because of financial incentives, it's crushing our product source of human resources who would feed into viable industries and economy nurturing industries of education, engineering, military, defense, science, medicine, information technology, and space travel, engineering, education, arts, entertainment, instead of those economy and quality of life enriching industries having a product source of human resources. What we're getting is damaged human resources, missing American workforce and product contributors, because they are damaged and destroyed before they, through the corrupt CPS and family court machines. They are actually damaged and destroyed before they can bring their products to market as product contributors. And they are caught, because they're damaged and destroyed, they're causing a burden upon Social Security Administration disability, right? Because they become either mentally, physically disabled through the abuse and the forced medication, psychotropic chemicals, and the mental abuse that they suffer. They either have a mental, physical, and or both mental and physical damages, and they are never able to bring their products to market. Social Security disability is burdened, and Social Security disability is still being defrauded because these people aren't able to watch out the damaged product source. Our children who become damaged adults aren't even able to look out for their own best interest because they always have a court-appointed or a corrupt, dishonest family member, someone who's taking advantage of them as a representative payee, and they still don't get the benefit of even their Social Security disability money. And what's happening is the non-viable, economy depleting industries are becoming engorged and fed, which are the people positioned, the dishonest quote-unquote professionals, the attorneys that are positioned in family court. They actually practice commercial litigation, and they position themselves in family court to use their trusted positioning in family court to abuse it, to perpetrate crimes, break every constitutional law against the American citizens who appear before them. And by breaking those constitutional laws of due process and all our Bill of Rights Amendment laws, they totally violate our constitutional rights to perpetrate forced commercial transactions upon us. And they feed the human trafficking, modern day slavery, sex entertainment industry, child pornography, pedophilia, and so on. And that is to the detriment of our economy.